Hello and welcome to Skeletal Avenger. Let's have a quick look, shall we? So I've played this game for a little bit already, so I understand a bit of it. We can talk to this guy, he's going to sell us some things, but welcome to Skeletal Avenger. I already have some stuff in my inventory, so I don't even need to worry about any of this. But it is a roguelike game, as you can tell. I'm a little skelly boy, run around using the WASD keys. We're going to go jump into this map and then choose a random location to go to, and then I will talk about the game. I'm going to pick... ooh, this has a free on it, so this looks scary. As you can see, it has kind of elements alongside most roguelikes where I get to pick where I go along. Whilst I'm going along in this direction, I get to see what kind of upgrades and things I can get. So we will do that now. You can also do co-op in this game, which is very interesting. As well as that, your HP and everything else remains as it was before. So let me grab a perk here and just have a quick check what I want. I make puddles or I get more choices. I will prefer having more choices. So it's a cute little kind of hack and slash thing. You have a couple options towards attacking. I just lost all of my armor there. As you can see, I can throw my head at people, which is kind of reminiscent of Skull the Hero Slayer for sure. I believe, as well as that, there are different things that you can get that make throwing your head do extra damage and stuff. I think at the moment I'm wearing a spiky helmet, and this allows me to do more damage when I throw my face at people. Beautiful stuff there. Just left my head directly on some spikes, but it's okay. We are all right. So combat is quite simple. Click to kill, blow stuff up, get really scared and confused and freak out. Right click to throw your head. Space to dash. As you can see for these little free blips here, you have several dashes available to you. It takes a little bit of time to recharge. Same old good stuff. You know, you have a map, you can look at your map. You can see all the different things. This meant the perk, and then this is all the extra stuff that I have available to me. Reds, clearly enemies. It's actually pretty nuts. I remember the first couple levels I did, there weren't nearly as many enemies, but that could just be because I picked a slightly higher difficulty than usual. So let's kill this guy and we will have a little bit more of an explore. I tend to use the dash. The dashes can be used, you know, quite effectively to like not hurt yourself, but I'm dumb, so I tend to just use them to get around. I am taking a little bit of damage here, but it's okay. We've cleared the level. We get ourselves a free perk, which was the perk that we previously had already, and then what we need to do to go to the next level is find the stairs. When you go up the stairs, you can then pick the directions that you want to go to. I'm pretty sure there's some other stairs down here. That means I could go up here, but this one's going to give me a perk, some sort of, I don't know what this is, and then maybe a weapon too. So we'll go into this one, and yeah, we'll be all good. So now I have the ability to drop a little necrotic puddle every time I kill things, which is, I guess, a little bit neat. Has to be stated, this game is in early access, so the stuff that we see is always subject to an amount of change. Special attacks deal lightning, trigger explosion when I'm a hit, or I just do fire damage. We're going to take the fire damage. Means everything does more damage, and, you know, easy ways to just get people dead. Ooh, no, thank you. I also have plenty of gold that I can be using in the shop at a later stage. So we can see up here on the map, that's where the key is. We can't go through the red door unless we have the key. For the time being right now, I have done a couple missions, but the level hasn't ever really changed. This is the first time I've actually seen the casters though. I'm not actually used to them as an enemy. So there is a level of repetitiveness right now, but I'm gonna just take it down to the fact that it's early access and this game is kind of new. It's definitely got a lot of character to it. It feels a little bit different to some other games. However, you know, there's the level of reminiscence as well. So me being able to throw my head at people deeply reminds me of Skull the Hero Slayer, which is not a bad thing. That game was very fun. As well as that, taking a bit more inspiration from it, from the fact that you can grab helmets or equipment and then throwing your head does other things, right? So right now, all it does for me is just do a lot of damage. But just like in Skull, where you'd have a random different skull on and do different cool things with it, I guess there's a level of things that we could also get from that. Perk choices and everything else is pretty nice. So far, Helmet of Seeking. Will seek the strongest enemy in view and make them hurt. You deal 10% more damage when headless. I like that. It's a good idea. Now I just have a big old eye on my head. Amazing. So if I throw... Okay, so that now does how much damage? 57. So as you saw with the spiky helmet, I was doing 94 damage. I can heal myself to full. I'm going to do that. And we'll grab this. We'll grab the trinket. Get 2, 6, 4, 8 extra bloodstones from Flawless Revenge. Okay. Got some sort of fancy legendary item. Never seen one of those before. That's nice. So we're going to go for the free perks and then, you know, carry on and go to the boss. And I will talk a little bit more about this game. So I've had quite a lot of fun with it. As I said, currently early access. There's a level of repetitiveness to it just because of there's not many differences or variations. You can see the map always changes in the level of procedural generation that you would expect. That comes down from... Ooh, what's this? I'll take this one here. That comes down from general roguelikes. Almost all roguelikes have a level of procedural generation, and that's where the replayability comes in. So far, I see that from this one, and it's pretty fun. I like the combat. It is quite simple at the moment. I would love to see if there's going to be more things added to it. Right now, I just run around and, you know, click on things, and then every now and then throw my head. I haven't seen too much. Like, there's not been an insane amount of difficulty to it. However, like the bosses I've fought as well, maybe I'm just kind of still early into the game and I just haven't got to any point where there's going to be the big old enemies just yet. Or I could just, you know, be insanely good at the game, which is clearly not the case, coming from all the extra damage I'm taking. The map is nice. It's nice and intuitive. It tells you exactly where to go, basically. Shows you all the things that you have missed. So no complaints here. What I would like to see is possibly a level of teleportation. I do feel like once I've gone and cleared everything, I am just spending a bit of time running around, or in fact wasting my dashes just to get to where I need to be, which isn't great. But if we're lucky, they'll add that to it. You can see I've got a billion perks. Heal myself up to max HP, and we should be getting ourselves to the boss fight. Or a boss fight, so to speak. Here it goes. It's... What a name. So we now have to go and explore this whole area. There are little puzzles, which I will show you in a second. I actually hadn't seen a single one so far, so it's kind of lucky it decided to show itself on the last level here. Which is basically winches. It kind of shows you exactly what opens it, but you just hold it and open it. I say it's a puzzle, but like in all honesty, it's just a little undocking section. It's nothing too insane. We will carry our way on. You can see there are some floor things that we have to deal with too. I think my head just flew away. That guy died. I just wasted a bit of my dash there, but it's alright. Still doing okay. But what I feel this game is, at the moment, is a very, very, very nice looking concept. There's a lot of fun ideas. There is a lot of items and perks and stuff already in the game. So there's definitely, like, you know, room to add even more to it. I'm gonna murder these guys to see what this equipment is. Hello. Your weapon skill is increased by 2. Slow but powerful primary attack combo. I'm gonna just take the hammer for funsies. Conk, conk. There we go. Look at that. So yeah, as you can see, different weapons cause different attack animations. Always fun stuff. You can, in fact, go over walls and stuff with this dash. You can also go through walls. So it's kind of a nice little way. It's a very different way of moving since I've seen a lot. Skull throw deals additional fire damage, which is lovely because my thing tracks enemies. I just stabbed myself in the feet because I'm stupid. But as you can see, this is where I'd really like to see some sort of teleportation, because I'm just running around like an idiot until I can get to the point that I want to be. Clonk everyone around. Throw my head at that guy. And we'll carry on our merry way, murdering people with the power of floaty head. So, as I said, I honestly don't know if that guy was a boss. However, I've killed him. And then, once you've done all that, you teleport straight back. Quest completed. Money, damage, time frame, and how many people we killed. We come back here. Hello! And this guy gives us some more stuff. Check out your trinkets on the display table. We can go here and have a look. So I now have this trinket, which gives me more stuff. We can go to the shop here and we can buy upgrades. So for HP, all this other stuff. This is what is currently accessible in the game. Luck, lightning, poison, fire, necrotism, armor, skull, special, unvitality, you know, because you're undead, and your weapon damage. And then, of course, you have your shop here too, so you can upgrade or buy gear from the stuff that you unlock. It says day 4, so maybe we're carrying on until we get to this boss. We need 9, so maybe we need the 20 shards, and then we can go to this boss. But you can see, you can pick how many shards you're going to get per thing, and then you go to a boss. So very interesting. Maybe I'll go and do some of that. If you guys are interested, we'll go and carry on playing this game for a bit longer. But for now, I just wanted to show it off for a little bit. If you did enjoy, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment down below what you'd like to see in this game, because honestly, it's really interesting. I really like the different ways that you can, the different combat stances, as well as like how you fight. It is kind of simplified right now. I'd like to see more. I think you can actually, yeah, if you're too far away, you can hold your head and then be able to pull it back, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that is Skeletal Avenger. Currently early access. Not available right now, I don't think, actually. Let me double check whilst I'm here. Currently early access, I do believe. It is planned to release on the 28th of April. So if you do like the look of this game, wishlist it now on Steam. Yeah, woo, links will be below. But for now, thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time. Goodbye!